Dome Gym here at Cumberland Valley High School as High School Sports Lab in partnership with ABC 27's Laugh TV as they are proud to telecast tonight's Cumberland Valley versus Mifflin County Wrestling match sponsored by Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency and Select Medical. Good evening, I am Andrew Klissa alongside Division I wrestler Trevor Elfin and Pennsylvania Central PA wrestling icon George Hartwick the third. We got a great match here for you tonight. The Huskies of Mifflin County bundled up. They come down a frozen 3-22 here tonight to take on the Eagles of Cumberland Valley. And guys, they haven't lost since December 18th, and it's hard to believe the postseason and the road to Hershey is right around the corner. What's the mindset right now here as we inch towards the end of January?
They might have walked in frozen, but it's getting warm in here already. It's heating up in the Cumberland Valley Dome. We've got icons in the crowd, folks from the past, folks from, a trainer to individuals that have been in the crowd to the Golden Voice. We also have a lineup of wrestlers that are going to be extraordinarily competitive tonight, starting with 139. And we've got a matchup of Logan Maurer and Camden Everly. I think we're highlighting two areas tonight. Logan Maurer with a 24-9 record. Camden Everly comes in at 18-6 at 139 bout. A key matchup tonight that we're looking forward to in a match that I believe is going to set the tone for the remainder of the season with a really hot and heated up Mifflin County on a cold winter evening.
Setting the tone, that is always a central theme in any single meet that you come into a high school gym. And Trevor, you've been through 100 of these type of bouts. At 133, we have a marquee bout that we're looking at. And normally at that weight, those are guys that are trying to set the tone. Here tonight, we're starting at 215. Last season, this duel came down 31-29. Mifflin County came out on top. At that weight, 133, that matchup we have, that is right there, right along the midway point. How important is it for the winner of that match to kind of set the tone for the rest of this bout here tonight?
Yeah, it's definitely an interesting one. Gordon Hung for Cumberland Valley, he's a senior, but it's only been his second year at Cumberland Valley. He's 11-3 right now, and Jake Knable is 17-8, and he took 5th in the region. So I'm excited to see how that one plays out.
There are marquee matchups up and down the lineup here tonight. We will see some shuffling as some guys are in and out of the lineup. After all, it is January. Some sniffles are going around, and that is standard operating procedure. Am I right, coaches? They say SOP, you got to be able to go with the punches.
And we're going to see who can step up. Neither of these teams are short in wrestlers. They got lineups with a little bit of depth and a proud wrestling tradition. So we're going to see who steps up tonight in their absence. But again, Mifflin County, a hot team coming in on a cold night, and they are believed to be the favorite, but anything can happen here in the Cumberland Valley Gym, and we're excited to bring a really vibing match to you right here in Cumberland Valley.
The intensity will be rising. It is an historic night here at Cumberland Valley. We'll have more on that in just a bit. We're going to step aside as the Huskies are out for warm-ups. You are watching High School Sports Lab in partnership with ABC 27's Laugh TV. Here, our match of the week. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back.
Select Physical Therapy, a leading provider of physical therapy and sports medicine throughout central Pennsylvania. Whether recovery from an injury or setting a peak performance goal, our highly certified therapists and athletic trainers will help get you there. Visit selectphysicaltherapy.com to schedule an appointment or complimentary consultation. We wish all athletes, coaches, and teams a great season.
Pac Financial, founded by Joseph Marazzo Sr. in 1972. The tradition has continued for years, with son Steve Marazzo spanning 3 generations as Christian Marazzo is taking the life insurance division to the next level.
Christian has a very unique ability to communicate the various options available to our customers.
We help a lot of people with pre-existing conditions, from final expense all the way from, permanent to term insurance.
Reach out to Pac Financial and set up a fact-finding meeting with Christian Marazzo. He will answer all your questions from pre-existing conditions, long-term care, to variations of permanent and term life insurance options. Don't wait. Get peace and clarity by connecting with Pac Financial at 564-6400. Call today or go to pacfinancialfirst.com.
answer that?
Nah, I'm never with a kid in the car.
It's okay. I'm not here. I'm there.
Senior moments. They're not about what's been lost. They're about everything you've gained. With Capital Blue Cross Medicare, you're covered to go all in on more senior moments. And when playtime's over, giving them back can be a senior moment too.
They're all yours.
More coverage, more benefits, less hassle. Capital Blue Cross Medicare.
So a while back, I thought to myself, I'm never going to own a home. I'm going to have to rent forever. I didn't have money for a down payment. I had no credit history, and I just got out of a divorce. But PHFA showed me that home ownership is possible. They offer me a low-interest mortgage and a way to manage the closing cost. To me, this is more than just my home. It's a huge accomplishment and a new chapter in my life, thanks to PHFA.
Select Physical Therapy, a leading provider of physical therapy and sports medicine throughout central Pennsylvania. Whether recovery from an injury or setting a peak performance goal, our highly certified therapists and athletic trainers will help get you there. Visit selectphysicaltherapy.com to schedule an appointment or complimentary consultation. We wish all athletes, coaches, and teams a great season.
Back here on High School Sports Live, you're watching on ABC 27's Laugh TV. Look at that mat. It is historic here at Cumberland Valley's Dome Gym. Brand new mat from Resolite making its debut, and it is in the shape of an octagon. We'll have more on that in just a bit. We are going to step aside here, not step aside, but just pause for a moment as we honor America with the national anthem. Penny Shaw, 7th grader, singing the national anthem, and we are told she is a treat to hear, and we are going to give you that honor right here on High School Sports Live.
We present with the program and much gratitude our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare that was bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, Penny Shaw, and may God bless America. Captains, please, be captains to the center of that, please.
What a treat that was. Possibly the next Christine Aguilera. Carrie Underwood right there in the Cumberland Valley Dome Gym.
Hitting the high notes.
Incredible job by Penny Shaw, 7th grader here at Cumberland Valley High School. In the center of the mat, our referee, Braxton Diddy, 3 state finals under his belt. I believe it's 1 team, 2 individuals. One of the best referees in all of Pennsylvania. He will be in charge of the action here tonight between these two teams. All right, guys, what is the mindset here for each of these teams? Cumberland Valley trying to get, as they're looking to build that program back, they've been beset by injuries the last 2 years. Still in the thick of it, trying to get on a roll here towards the end of the year. Meanwhile, you have Mifflin County. They are rolling in towards the end of the year, coming as the favorite here tonight. What's the mindset as this first bout at 2:15 is about to take place?
Obviously, I think the upper weights, as I viewed them, favor Mifflin County. So they want to get out to an early lead, ensure that they gain bonus points here at the upper weight area. Again, I think we may have an individual or two that did not weigh in from Cumberland Valley. I don't know who they're going to put out here on the mat at this point. Obviously, this is going to be critically important to earning early points. There's a little bit of a strategic decision, and it looks like they're putting in a decent matchup here at our first match at 2:15. So we go from highlighting 33 and 39 to two looks like quality wrestlers out here at 2:15.
Yeah, I believe this is Arndt for Mifflin County.
And so Arndt bumps up to 2:15. Obviously, Arndt is a state qualifier for Mifflin County, and somebody they chose to bump up here early to 2:15, looking to earn bonus points right away.
Our opening bout brought to you by Cap Blue Cross.
And
here tonight, want to thank all of our sponsors here for bringing you the action live right into your home.
I asked Braxton Diddy if I was able to call him B. Diddy. He said, just make sure you spell it with 2 T's. So, B. Diddy, I'm anxious to see. He said, as many compliments as I give, he's going to ensure that I receive at least a soda. A little. So.
Oh, got a cradle locked up already.
Quickly. And he's got him squeezed away in a good position. Just has to get that shoulder out, knee in the side. Earns another 4. Actually, 3 and 4, so that's a 7 to nothing.
7-0.
Cradle again, locked up, a little bit better position. Doesn't earn anything here. Oh, he gave him 2.
Count.
Quick. Another cross face. Trying to drive the head to the knee. Posting up at the knee, is able to connect. He's got it locked up solid.
Impressive.
Nice flat.
4 cradle attempts in the first minute and 15 seconds.
The principal here, Jesse Rawls Jr. If you know, Jesse went to Michigan, but famous for his cross-face cradle.
Nobody's perfect. I say that with all the love. Principal and I have had many conversations on the sidelines.
Another cradle. This could be a quick one.
Yeah.
I don't know if they awarded the last points. So he's earned another 4 here. Now looking for the fall. Unlocks it. There it is. I think that's another 4. That will make it 17 to nothing. And within the first period, 1 minute and 50 in, we've got our first bonus point technical fall by Avery Arend against state qualifier for Mifflin County.
Everybody knows Hoffman has it. Did you know Hoffman has even more? There's the fully stocked Hoffman Ford Parts and Accessories Department, the Hoffman state-of-the-art collision facility, confidence in our ultra-modern service facility, peace of mind with master technicians, satisfaction with low prices.
Do I really need to say it again? Hoffman has it.
Only at Hoffman Ford, Colonial Park.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
Welcome back. High School Sports Live match of the week here on ABC 27's Laugh TV. Moving on to heavyweight, 285. We got a treat here. Peyton Kearns from Mifflin County, state qualifier as a 10th grader in the white singlet with the purple twin.
Nice double leg.
Going up against William Big Snack Barrett from Cumberland Valley. You may recognize him as our wrestler and move of the match winner against Central Dauphin a couple weeks ago.
Yep.
Big Snack, one of the greatest names we've had on our broadcast. He embraces it. He loves it. We love it.
I think he's facing a big Snack's facing a big challenge here tonight.
Yes,
in Braden Miller.
I was watching that live stream and I was cracking up when you guys were saying Big Snack.
Again, he embraced it and certainly performed that night, but Braden Miller's a whole different lesson. He's got him in a corkscrew here, trying to turn him over, trying to get back chest to chest, and I think if he's able to do this, this might end very quickly. He's still fighting off his back. Actually does a good job of rolling through. So Peyton Kearns again, 4 points. He gave him 3 or 4 there. Looks like he gave him 3.
Yeah, it looks like 3.
I thought he was on his back for a little bit longer than that, but again, another corkscrew situation. He's got him a little bit more squared up here. Not many places to go. There you have it.
Yeah, that's a lot of weight being right on your chest.
A quick bout at 285 in the Hoffman-Ford bout there at 285. We step aside here on our high school match of the week.
Select Physical Therapy, a leading provider of physical therapy and sports medicine throughout central Pennsylvania. Whether recovery from an injury or setting a peak performance goal, our highly certified therapists and athletic trainers will help get you there. Visit selectphysicaltherapy.com to schedule an appointment or complimentary consultation. We wish all athletes, coaches, and teams a great season.
Back here on high school match of the week, we are at 107 for Mifflin County. It is Andrew Alexander going up against Wyatt Kitzmiller for Cumberland Valley. The Eagles looking to get on the board here at 107. This match brought to you by Select Medical.
Thank you to Select Medical for continuing to support high school sports live and wrestling here in central Pennsylvania. They have have stepped up every time that we've asked them to and been great partners to ensure that wrestling remains on air and available to you at your home. Alexander, a state qualifier last year, first 3-point takedown, earned very quickly. Trying to get a pull here in a tilt. Scooping him up, looks like he's close. There we got 2 at least.
Got to the
4 points. You got it.
I love the high school adopted college out of bounds.
Yep.
That would have been just the restart last year.
And now we continue wrestling. There's limited availability to stall, and you're able to continue through with action just by keeping your toe in bounds. So for those of you old school wrestlers that used to be supporting points, now only one toe, 1 foot, 1 elbow needs to be in bounds.
And with these rules, guys, I mean, for somebody who might not be familiar with wrestling, a possible tech fall in the first period, that's unheard of prior to this year in high school wrestling.
Well, except for those who are really good at takedowns and the ability to earn quick 5-point moves, but now it's 3 and 4, so you can earn 7 for what you used to be able to earn 4
in the blink of an eye, yeah.
Yep. So 7, 7, 14, you get 2 of those, you're almost to a tech fall situation. 15 points in order to be in a tech fall situation. 7, 7, and then you get another takedown. You let them up once, you're let them up twice, your technical fall. That makes every takedown important, and certainly when you get put on your back, a tough road to hoe when you're trying to come back.
Yeah, and in the close matches, getting out at the end of the period, make it a 2-point takedown instead of the full 3.
Yep.
It's big.
So we had
first period comes to an end.
Flurry of activity there, and obviously it established a good period by Andrew Alexander, which is to be expected. Andrew Alexander gets the selection. He selects the defensive position to start the second period. Kitzmiller gets on top, clean start. Not too much of a first move on that now, sit out. Able to keep the wrist, block the hands, earns 2, earns 1.
Alexander already 48 wins in his young career, just a sophomore. Did not place last year at States as a qualifier as a freshman.
You see him pull that elbow, maintain control, and they kept the guy extended out of position and slid around the other side.
There's another tack fall.
Quick. That's it. That's how it happens. In the blink of an eye.
Another tech fall for Mifflin County. 15-0. 16-0, excuse me. We're going to step aside here on the high school match of the week.
The Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. We have millions of dollars in new and pre-owned inventory across 8 brands in 5 locations. Buick GMC, Hyundai, Mazda, Stettler Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, and Giambalvo Hyundai of Hanover. And we want to thank the local community for voting us the 2023 Official Community's Choice Award Best of York and Hanover winner in 5 different categories. Come out today and find out why your friends and neighbors voted Giambalvo #1. The Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. 5 great locations. Online at giambalvo.com.
Back here under the Dome team at Cumberland Valley at 114. What you just saw was a forfeit at 114. Cumberland Valley receiving that. Rajan Yurwan, the benefactor there. He gets the forfeit at 114 for the Jack Giambalvo match at 114. So we move on to 121. This bout brought to you by Hoffman Ford. I believe this is Phil Montez.
And Paxton Shawver. 121. Again, Montez is state qualifier. Out to an early 3-0 lead. He's got a figure 4 above the knee.
Must-have bout for Cumberland Valley, and I would dare say they need at least 2 bonus points out of this one from Phil Montez.
Well, Montez is working hard now with a power half. He's got legs in, double boots over the top. Now working a power half. He's counting back points. He's got 4 earned at this point. Now he's got to settle back, trying to get 6. And he's got to adjust, get out of those legs, and go back chest to chest if he wants to actually finish him here. Now he's got him locked up behind the chest. He double grapevines him. If he double grapevines the top, he might be able to do it. Great fight to stay out of a pinning situation, but we're still in the same hold. Montez now has just switched it. He's come across the back. He's readjusted into a half Nelson. Now he's chest to chest. He has a chance to finish here as he gets the clock. 12 seconds, 10 seconds.
Oh,
again, great fight. He's got the head up. I think the clock's going to win here.
Yeah, that was a great fight there.
Real fight.
Trevor, when you're on your back like that, how tough is that in the first period, knowing you're trying to fight off that first period pin right there as the clock's winding down?
Yeah, knowing that the time's running out, it's like you gotta just keep fighting, keep moving. He did a really good job of switching back and forth sides and digging his feet in the mat and standing from going flat.
Montez looking for a career win, 122 here. Career record 121 and 32 on the night, almost an 80% win percentage.
He racks up a lot of wins, and he had a good position in pinning. As you asked the question, it takes a load out of you in the first period if you're fighting off your back with deep penetrating, good chest-to-chest holds. And he had the chance to pin him on 3 or 4 separate occasions there, and it's really a great fight from the Mifflin County wrestler.
He's only been pinned 6 times in his career, Montez. 52 pins he's actually earned. There's a mentality in that, as I let you get back to the action, but there's a mentality in that. Like, it's one thing to go out and win matches, but it's a whole other mentality to be a pinner. Am I right, guys?
Yeah, going out there and finishing the job, whenever in the match, it's big for the team. It gets everyone else hyped up. It helps. They're down right now by 10. You get 6 points here, big for the rest of the team.
Yeah, but you had one of the best pinners ever in Clarion University. There was a guy named Wade Chalice, a famous pinner who used to mark famously the spot on the mat where he dragged you to pin you. But when you become a finisher and you know how to finish, you see that from Montez. There's no weight in his adjustment to actually put you away. And I think that even makes the fight more impressive from the Mifflin County wrestler.
Yeah, Wade Chalice, so Coach Bub, who was at Clarion for a long time.
I knew Coach Bub.
I've talked to him a bunch, and he was like, I told Wade Chalice when he put that X out there, if he didn't pin him, he was running for the whole next practice. And he put that X out there and moved the guy, picked him up, and just
drug him to the spot.
Drug him to the spot.
That's a famous historic folklore wrestling tale that is absolutely true. Wade Chalice, a legend, and actually spent a lot of local time here helping local wrestlers at Cedar Cliff.
And that's why we talk about him decades later. Second period in the books is my eardrums are now gone with that extra loud horn right there for some reason. Braxton has him ready to go right away. Love that.
We're choosing neutral. Actually, a good second period for the Mifflin County wrestler.
Slowed down the scoring a little bit.
Slowed it down completely. Montez needs to get on the action. Actually chose the neutral position. Earns a three-point takedown again. One more takedown will earn him a technical fall here. So
that was a beautiful duck under right there.
He's going to have to make a choice here whether he wants to finish or take him straight to his back. Either earns 5 or 6 here. It's going to happen with the next takedown.
I'm thinking he's probably looking for a fireman's carry.
Something that takes him directly to his back.
Oh, he did.
Oh, you got to be careful here. He might get caught a little bit. He's in there deep. Nah, good fight out. Minute to go, we might not be talking about it. Clock's running down.
Might be getting ahead of ourselves just a little bit. And tip of the cap to Paxton Shaver. I think we all thought in the first period this bout would be a foregone conclusion on how it would end, but
I thought
it's
it was
in
going
doubt.
to end mid-second period. But now we're with 48 seconds to go in the third. Montez needing a takedown to have a technical fall. He's in on a single. Actually does a good job of switching back. That's it.
Montez gets the technical fall. Cut into that Mifflin County lead. Step aside here. You're watching High School Sports Live on ABC 27's Laugh TV.
Everybody knows Hoffman has it. Did you know Hoffman has even more? There's the fully stocked Hoffman Ford Parts and Accessories Department, the Hoffman state-of-the-art collision facility, confidence in our ultra-modern service facility, peace of mind with master technicians, satisfaction with low prices.
Do I really need to say it again? Hoffman has it.
Only at Hoffman Ford, Colonial Park.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
Back here on High School Sports Live at 1:27, our Pack Financial bout. For Cumberland Valley, Connor Killian. For Mifflin County, in the purple singlet up top, Leighton Bowersox.
Killian, again, a regional qualifier last year. This again is a match that favors Cumberland Valley that must earn points here, down 16-11. Fighting in a scramble here, trying to get height. Good fight by Bowersox.
Scramble, diving back under.
Yep.
Oh, he might be in trouble though. He's in a cradle situation.
Near side cradle.
This would be a huge pin. This would be a huge fall for Cumberland Valley.
Near side cradle. He's going to take his time trying to run it. He lost his grip. Oh. He lost his grip on the way through. I don't see any points yet. Now, there we go.
What a fall, Connor Killian.
Oh, man, that was quick.
Youth night is risen. So has the alumni. Step aside here from Cumberland Valley. We got a new match. The Eagles are up 1 here on High School Sports Match of the Week.
At Pack Financial, we are family and we treat you like family. When it comes to your life insurance needs, we are independent, we represent only top-rated companies, and we know how to get the best rates. Your policies are tailor-made to fit your individual needs. For more information, give us a call today at 564-6400 and ask for Christian Marazzo or visit our website at packfinancialfirst.com.
We got a brand new match here on High School Sports Live. Match of the week. Cumberland Valley up 17-16, rattling off 17 unanswered points to take the lead. And we move on to 113. And Trevor, this is a match that you highlighted in our opening at 133, brought to you by Cap Blue Cross. Jake Knable versus Gordon Hung.
Yeah, I'm excited for this one. This Gordon Hung, it's only his second year here at Cumberland Valley, and he's 11-3 this year, and I think he was 13-3 or something last year, so he's doing pretty well here.
And he's facing Mifflin County's Jake Knoebel. Jake Knoebel, who's got a 17-8 record. This was one of the highlighted matches that the coach circled early for us, and I think these are back-to-back highlighted matches. So for those of you at home, you're going to see quality wrestling here, and two toss-up matches right now in a toss-up situation. 17-6 Cumberland Valley, 17-16 Cumberland Valley just went ahead. So these toss-up matches in the middle of this match really may determine the outcome, Andrew.
Our first 6 bouts have kind of gone the way we thought they were going to be. Mifflin County getting the first 3. Bonus points being huge in this dual meet so far. And 133-139 could swing this bout either way. Again, a lot of wrestling left to go, but last year, 31-29, Mifflin County came out on top.
Yep, very close. And we know just because two teams didn't beat each other, the matchups are different. So these key and critical matchups in the center part of this dual meet tonight certainly have a huge impact on who may leave here and walk back out in the cold with a little warmth of a victory.
As Trevor said, Gordon Hung 11-3 on the year. Last year as a freshman, 8-3. Jake Knoebel as a freshman, 23-16. 5th place at regionals. Mifflin County as a sophomore, 17-8. Remember, Mifflin County wrestles up in District 6. Scoreless through the first period as these two sophomores feel each other out. Yeah.
Mifflin County there got a stall call in the first minute, so hopefully that doesn't play a role in this match and we get a lot more points on the board.
I like B. Diddy's call. I like the ability to promote action early. I mean, that's a sign of an experienced official who does not let the delay and doesn't wait till late to call it. He warned him early. That gives him a chance to either promote action or still hang out. I think that's a great call by the official.
Yeah, it definitely makes someone move if they don't want to early in a match.
And if you do it early, you don't decide it late as an official, but
Exactly.
you set the tone. It was Jake Knoebel that selected the defensive position in the second period. So far, being controlled by Gordon Hung. No riding time here in high school wrestling. But again,
there we go.
Now we evened it up. B. Diddy's not playing. B. Diddy, I like it.
To see these guys scrap.
That's good.
For people who know me and know my personality, they know that I am laughing with the pop culture references.
Well,
not going down that rabbit hole.
Oh, looking chin whip from bottom.
I will refer to him now as Braxton Diddy. But an attempted step over there, which is not a wise move. You can't do anything, son, with your head on the mat. Isn't that what your coach always says to you?
Yeah,
you can't do anything with a head on mat.
Right here, this bottom position is getting a little bit different as times are changing. He was trying to do this trap sequence. Yep. My one coach at Clarion, he would just trap you up and like put his head down and roll over his shoulder and do some weird, funky stuff.
And now it looks like Jake Knoebel is able to earn his first point of this match, which could be critical in this tight match. Escape. Worked hard enough to get out. We got 20 seconds to see if we can't earn a takedown here, our first takedown in this critical match. It sounds like Gordon Hung really stepping forward, trying to look for an opportunity. Not going to do it ear to ear here.
Hung wrestling with a knee brace that we did not see before earlier this year. Heavy bandage on that right knee.
In third period, Gordon Hung now selects the defensive position, down 1-0, looking to knot it up, trying to get out quick.
Here's Knoebel as he gets the single point on the escape.
Granby actually trying to put one and two things together. Good catch, got a leg in. Now he's able to switch off here to a single leg. Got to get his head up, arm between the body. Unable to do that.
He needs to wrestle for the escape. He's going to waste too much time here.
Again, I think he had a chance there. All he had to do was cut between the body.
Yep, he was trying to get the reversal for 2 when he was
got
out.
Stalemate. Boy, good officiating tonight.
Quick whistles. I like that.
Yep. And accurate calls. I mean, they're right on. No secret to see why he's done several state tournaments. As a former official, I appreciate that. I'm sometimes critical, but really good use of both the rules and the ability to keep action moving.
Trevor, as a college wrestler, do you appreciate the quicker whistle?
It depends where the match is at. I mean, if I'm holding on to a leg with 5 seconds left, no. But
nope. And it was funny for me when I wrestled. I always knew what to do to stall. So as an official, I know what to look for.
Yeah.
So, again, to your advantage, disadvantage, I agree with you. It depends upon where you're at in the match.
Coach Chamberlain up from his seat. Imploring Hung.
Quite a few refs I had in college that you could hold a leg and then scramble forever and then not call stalling. And then there was some, it was like they actually that 5 count in college is huge.
You got to enforce the rules consistently, and I like the enforcement of the intent. It does keep the action moving. Still down on bottom, not able to move out. Actually,
he's got a bar arm.
Got a bar arm. He's looking to run it. Actually trying to step over, but no stalling will be called here. I mean, remember, each guy has a stalling warning, so that could make a difference. When you're riding on top and you got a 1-point lead, you got to keep the action going. And to his credit, Knoebel has been promoting action. Now he's looking to scoop up a double bar here.
He's doing a good job keeping moving so they don't call stalemate, too.
You got to
30 seconds left.
You got to be careful here. He's staying parallel. You got to get out to the side. You got to get out to the side a little bit, throwing a leg.
Threw a leg in with the bar.
I don't know how you can advance that, though. You might want to call a stalemate quick.
Under 10 we go.
And he hit him.
Hit him with a stall.
He hit him. You know what?
Coach Kirby Martin doesn't like it as he approaches the table for a conference with the official.
Think about this. As a wrestler, what can you do when you got legs in and the double bar? That's a stalemate.
I think that probably actually should have been a stalemate. Just
traditionally, you give the first one as a stalemate, but I don't know how you can move up from a double bar. Leave it go.
Yeah.
Or take one, or move to a power half. But you can't hold both arms behind him with a leg situation.
He would have been better off just trying to run the bar consistently for the next 8 seconds.
Discussion happening over at the table right now.
That
stall call evens up the match at 1 apiece. Huge call for Hung.
But again, referee's discretion. He's been calling stalling consistently. It's interesting because top guy, Knoebel, has been doing a great job of promoting the action, working the bars, working it side, not being parallel. But when you throw double legs in with a couple seconds to go with the double arm bar, what are you going to do except for hang there?
And speaking of the 5 count, there was because it happened at around 15 seconds, there was a count there.
There is no 5 count in high school wrestling.
But I'm just saying there was about 5 seconds between
this is a stall if he doesn't return him.
This is more of a stall here.
Time ran out. He was definitely thinking about it.
But
extra
again,
wrestling is always good.
Here's what I like to see. Let them decide, not the official. So he put them in a position to do it. Credit to the official. Awesome. You got to call that. Hold the whistle. We got it. Good job. With good hand-to-hands defense. Almost pulled him right into his leg. And he did.
He did.
Tried to do a drag and pulled him into his own leg.
You got to keep sliding off here if you're Cumberland Valley.
And Cumberland Valley needs to grip hands here. Step his legs over. Stalemate, good call. 25 seconds.
The Cumberland Valley fans don't like it. Coach Chamberlain fine with the stalemate call.
Yep. Again, still true to the match. We got William Hung stepping forward. Down to 10 seconds.
Oh, what a
Another
shot.
shot by Hung. Good counter.
Did a good job sitting in the corner there.
I don't know about that.
Cable with the takedown.
I'd like to see where that arm was.
Yeah,
I think he still had the arm inside. We'll have to see.
Big win for Mifflin County. We'll take a look at it when we come back. We're going to step aside here on a high school match of the week.
Senior moments. They're not about what's been lost. They're about everything you've gained. With Capital Blue Cross Medicare, you're covered to go all in on more senior moments. And when playtime's over, giving them back can be a senior moment too.
They're all yours.
More coverage, more benefits, less hassle. Capital Blue Cross Medicare.
Here we go. Taking a look at this move real quick.
He pulls him in the leg, tries to spin around. You got to see where you can't see where his arm's at there. So again, not a good angle there that can make that determination.
Yeah.
Back to live action here on High School Sports Live, match of the week. That replay was at 1:33. The winning move from Jake Cable of Mifflin County. A huge point as Mifflin County Huskies get the decision to go up 19-17. We move on to 1:39. Coach, this is another match that we highlighted, and this could be the marquee match of the night.
We got Logan Maurer versus Camden Everly. Logan Maurer, I got a regional qualifier 2 years ago, a state qualifier versus Camden Everly. Maurer with a 24-9 record, Everly with an 18-6 record. Everly finished 6th in the region. And again, one of those key marquee matchups. The first one went to Mifflin County. The second one looks like Mifflin County and Camden Everly jumping out to an early 3-0 lead.
139 bout brought to you by Select Medical. Coach, just going back to the officiating with that stall call. And Trevor, you brought up the college with the 5 count. Now high school not having that, but as I was getting at the move happened, and then there was almost like our referee Braxton Diddy gave about 5 seconds to see if any action happened, and then hit him. What exactly would we be looking at the high school level from a coach and a referee to see how long as the match clock is ticking down before a stall call would be hit?
You never watch the clock, first of all. You would call it at any time in the match, so the clock should be irrelevant. What happened there is I saw him have double arm bars, and he had a leg in. In my opinion, and from my position, there is no room for advancement. You've always got to be working towards a turn. With the clock running down, you can hang in that position. Normally how it would work, that would be a stalemate situation. You'd stalemate it quick. The official determined he wasn't making any effort to move at all and just hanging, so he gave him a stalling call. He's giving consistent stalling calls throughout. It shouldn't be a surprise, but again, a judgment call there, and certainly send it into overtime where it was decided.
Yeah, it's not an easy call to make either way.
A thorough explanation provided here on High School Sports Live by our rules analysts and experts and former Division I college wrestler Trevor Elfin and George Hartman III.
That again, if that determines the outcome, will be people on both sides questioning both the stall call and then, again, what I saw on the replay there, the kid from Cumberland Valley Hung was on that shoulder. It could, I didn't see where the arm was through, but even with almost the stable position he was in there, I don't know if there's a disputable call for a takedown there.
Yeah, it kind of looked like his arm was still through his legs, so I would have liked to see it play out a little bit longer.
And again, if Hung would have wrestled through that, instead of, I know he blew the whistle, but you keep wrestling through that, you then give an opportunity for an argument.
Yeah.
You stop and you concede, it almost makes the call clear. That's why you never stop wrestling.
Here at the end of the first period, Everly on top, 6-2 over Maurer.
Both of these key matchups, tight matches, going in the direction of Mifflin County tonight. So, again, I think through the middleweights, Mifflin County has a bit of an advantage as well. So without significant victories here, we may have some challenges. The next wrestler for Cumberland Valley at 45, Jacob Mitchell, someone who also was a state qualifier. But when I look at these lineups, Mifflin County the advantage throughout the rest of the match.
Maurer looking to advance his position. Needs to advance Cumberland Valley here on the scoreboard.
Yeah, not much. A little bit of a cross-face cradle there. Better be careful. Just a arm pull down, trying to create some space. If he can't turn him or even get close to turn him, he should let him go rather than give up two. Camden Everly now earning another point. Going to go up 7-2 with about a minute remaining in the second period.
Would like to see the Cumberland Valley guy start to pick up the pace, which he is.
Nice high cross.
In on a nice shot here.
Still a scramble situation. Boy, how wrestling is so different today. That's all it is a scramble, particularly in college. But he has no height here. He's got to get that leg free. Sometimes you step on their ear there, right?
Oh, I hate this position.
Yeah. He's doing a full split. Now he's actually getting a little bit of height. Got an inside leg, improving his position. Logan Maurer. It looks like if he does not improve here, this could be a stalemate. Not any advantage. Again, Maurer not stopping moving, but I don't see a whole lot of movement here. Suspect referee to call a stalemate on cue.
On cue. You know wrestling, don't you?
A little bit.
Everly goes from, in that scramble situation, from the straight defensive side to a little bit of an offense of type move there, back onto the defense.
Yep. And again, they'll tell you, he's a much better scrambler than I ever was. That wasn't the way we wrestled. I don't know when I got speaking from the youngest to the oldest guy in the room, but now a scramble situation, you got to keep gaining height, gaining advantage. The guys whose head's higher has the advantage, and you got to continue to work back towards the other wrestler.
And in them scrambles, it's really important to be down towards the ankle when you're lifting anything up. It makes it easier to lift it, and you got more torque.
Escape now by Logan Maurer. 7-3. Nice snap by.
Seen him hit this a couple times already.
I know. You know what we called this in my day in Oklahoma? Just a drag through and hold. What do they call it now?
That's a flyby to like a Merkle finish.
Flyby to a Merkle. There you go. I can see both pieces. I know what the Merkle is. Our day was in Oklahoma.
These guys wrestling on a brand new mat here. I'll tell you why we have a minute from Resolite. Coach Chamberlain saying we break it out only for duels. This is the first one, and he wanted it in the shape of an octagon.
Good job by Maurer. Hey,
make it a fight.
7-6. Letting him up again. Maurer getting a little bit of momentum here late in the match. Looking for another takedown. He's being the aggressor as well.
Trevor, maybe a little bit more in that gas tank. You said you wanted to see him pick up the pace.
Yeah, it's important, especially here. Either get out of bounds, don't waste any more time, or
first to the middle too.
Yeah, but hear this crowd right behind them. Doesn't feel good when you're a visitor and have the whole crowd against you, and you've got a 1-point lead. You got to stay on him now.
You got to stay on. You can't give him any reprieve. You had him on his heels. You got to keep pressing.
About to go under 40.
Can't wait till the last 10 seconds either. Got to go now.
Got to go. He should have went at 59. Got to go. He's not going to work this thing with 1 or 2 shots. You got to have more in the tank at this time. And actually gets called for stalling while he's down 2 points.
It's cool with these 3-point takedowns.
There you go. He's going on a single leg. No single. Oh, he can't flee. He's got to turn back in, but does a successful job of getting out to the edge. That's fleeing.
I'd give up the flea there either.
I know. Again, flea in the match only 1 point. I had that as a flea in the match. Now he's running, stalling. Again, He's continuing to run. 1 point's not going to do it.
Another stall call don't matter. Be hard to touch me right here.
Yeah, he can run and do it. He can do it. That's it.
Trying to run out of time.
Oh my God.
No takedown. No takedown.
Where was that at 59? Where was that at 59?
Right there.
Maurer comes up just short. Everly hangs on for the decision at 139. You're watching High School Sports Live. Plenty of energy in the Cumberland Valley Dome gym. Don't go anywhere.
Select Physical Therapy, a leading provider of physical therapy and sports medicine throughout central Pennsylvania. Whether recovery from an injury or setting a peak performance goal, our highly certified therapists and athletic trainers will help get you there. Visit selectphysicaltherapy.com to schedule an appointment or complimentary consultation. We wish all athletes, coaches, and teams a great season.
You got a forfeit.
Plenty of energy here under Cumberland Valley Dome gym. Moving on at 1:45, we're going to have a forfeit from Mifflin County. Hoffman Ford bringing you the bout here at 1:45, but we don't have one. So with that, Cumberland Valley takes the 6 and goes into the lead 23-22.
I think they're bumping Jacob Mitchell up to 52, which
At 1:52, you hear Coach going through the roster. Jack Giambavo Family of Dealerships bringing you this bout at 1:52. Jake Mitchell.
I didn't hear the announcement yet.
For Cumberland Valley, we think is going up. That's what it looks like. Jake Mitchell is the announced wrestler for Cumberland Valley.
So this is a move again here. They got a forfeit at 45. And now Jacob Mitchell, who is a state qualifier wrestler.
Big lift.
Coming straight in for 3, looking to earn bonus points here. Looking to stretch Cumberland Valley's lead here. Most likely looking for a fall.
We promised you action here on High School Sports Live at the top of the broadcast. We've provided plenty of it.
So again, Jacob Mitchell is at 45. I did not hear if this is Kobe Seiler or not. But Kobe Seiler also a state qualifier according to my notes. But the way this match is going early, it looks like Jake Mitchell is really dominant. Now he's going to actually spin him. Looks like he's got him here, and this will be bonus points. He's got it tight. He's looking to shoot a half. Now settle his chest back. He's got to get back a little. Not too far over the top.
Seems relaxed, poised, not rushing it.
A lot of time, too, 44 seconds. Switches off to a headlock, got it locked above the elbow. Now trying to stuff it in his mouth.
Yeah, this is my favorite place to
Me
pin
too.
someone.
This is where I spent most of my high school days. He's got it here. I think, there it is! There it is!
Fall. Jake Mitchell, huge fall for the Eagles to extend the lead 29-22. You're watching High School Sports Live here on ABC 27's Laugh TV. We'll be right back.
The Jack Giambavo family of dealerships. We have millions of dollars in new and pre-owned inventory across 8 brands in 5 locations. Buick GMC, Hyundai, Mazda, Stettler Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, and Giambavo Hyundai of Hanover. And we want to thank the local community for voting us the 2023 Official Community's Choice Award Best of York and Hanover winner in 5 different categories. Come out today and find out why your friends and neighbors voted Giambavo number 1. The Jack Giambavo family of dealerships. 5 great locations. Online at giambavo.com.
Back here on High School Sports Live, awaiting the wrestlers to be announced.
Dominic Vogel, Cumberland Valley, Kobe Seiler for Mifflin County.
And this is Kobe Seiler and Dominic Vogel.
Quick takedown.
Talking to Coach Chamberlain before the match. Coach, you bear witness, and Trevor bear witness. Dominic Vogel, Coach starred him and said, this is the guy we've been waiting to get back into our lineup.
And he's matched up against a state qualifier in Kobe Seiler. So
he was 3-2 last year at districts. He's been out pretty much all season long.
Well, we're starting right away with a blood time. We got William Sonny Mills, a former athletic trainer for the state, PIAA state, but a Steel High trainer, Harrisburg trainer, now here at Cumberland Valley. Now we are cutting the blood time. We're at cleanup right now. But again, intriguing matchups here. We're bumping around. We're getting individuals here at a higher quality. Again, we've got Dominic Vogel versus Kobe Seiler here. We circled 33 and 39, but folks, let's circle 60 too.
We didn't think we were going to get this one, and here it is.
Celebrities all over the place here at Cumberland Valley. Bob Schellenberger, the CV announcer, has done tons of state tournaments. He's been the voice of the PIAA State Wrestling Finals many times. PIAA State Football, PIAA State Basketball. A lot of people compare him to the voice of God over the PA announcer.
Oh, he's certainly a familiar voice. When it rings out at the Hershey Park Arena, we know we are at the state finals.
Not to take anything away from the old Yankees announcer.
Well, we're back here at blood time. It looks like we got a nosebleed for the returning wrestler, Dominic Vogel. They're trying to get it patched up. Sonny Mills has probably stuffed a couple of million noses over the course of decades. No better guy in the corner to be able to get you back out on the mat.
Nothing's worse than having a bloody nose.
I've got mine cauterized a couple times.
Yeah.
It's not fun either. Now we got a stalling on red. For those of you who don't know the rules at home, your shoelaces must be secured coming out and ready to wrestle. They must be taped and appropriately secured. In this case, the wrestler's shoelaces came untied, which is going to get him a stalling warning here as we resume action.
Should have got that figured out whenever he was getting his nose figured out.
Yep. Paying attention to the blood, not the shoelaces.
Hopefully he got him tied good. We don't want to see him lose a point because of that.
Nope.
Oh, some heavy, heavy hands.
Mark it down. We got to about 160 before our first hands reference. It's always a favorite topic of mine. Control the hands, control the wrists.
You got to control
Control everybody.
You control where the hands are at. You can't grab them. You can't do a whole lot. You're able to control the other guys with wrist control, always.
Also heavy on the head.
Heavy on the head. Good job of getting out here. We're knotted up at 4-4, so both guys with a takedown apiece, both guys with an escape. 52 seconds in the first period. We got a good one here, folks. Both guys settled in now.
I want to see these guys keep this pace up for the whole 6 minutes.
Nice double shot. Ooh, that was good. Again, first shot didn't work. Come at you twice, barrel through, and almost another takedown earned by Kobe Seiler.
Trevor, how tough is it when you have Vogel coming back off of injury, hasn't wrestled in a long time? You mentioned that pace to keep it going for all 3 periods.
Yeah, who knows if he can wrestle the whole 6 minutes. Only him and his coaches could know if he can make it through.
Well, I mean, for me as a wrestler, that was an indication right now of how much gas you got in your tank. He actually went for a big headlock, got stuck in the middle, and immediately conceded and went back. Again, sometimes when you're feeling like you need a big move early to be able to establish things, it may be a reflection of how much gas you think you have in the tank.
Yeah.
You know that as a wrestler.
Got to use these blood times to get your win back.
Yep.
End of the first, big move there by Seiler to get the takedown up 7-4 here into the break.
Let me go back to some old wrestling stuff here versus new style wrestling. I remember the same thing you're using. Blood time is something that you have to have. It's, again, you can have multiple timeouts, up to 5 minutes of blood time. That's the only way you get disqualified. But back in the day, you could take multiple timeouts for injury and use that as a ploy to be able to catch your breath. I know I did that on a couple occasions. Today, first injury timeout, it's okay. Second injury timeout gives the other guy the choice of position. So that eliminates the playing around with injury time. You automatically give somebody an advantage if you take a second injury timeout. Then it becomes a point thing. So, again, I think they did a great job in wrestling of being able to cut out the delay with folks related to injury time. Blood time, no choice.
Yeah, so in college, I don't think they have like an actual. They have blood time, but they don't have like a set amount of time.
So unlimited.
I think it was my 7th place match at the MAC tournament. My last year, I sat there and I bled for 20 minutes, and they decided like, hey, we're just gonna wrestle. It was coming from my mouth, and that's where you bleed the most. And I bled for 20 minutes, and then we went back to wrestling, and it was like just a puddle was on this kid, and I felt so bad.
Well, again, no time in college. The difference, 5 minutes in high school wrestling. We'll educate folks a little bit about the rules.
Absolutely. That's what we're here for.
The nose you can like tape up and really get it to stop, or with like the whole face wrap, like with the mouth you can't wrap.
The whole face wrap always gets me. I always think, like, how are these guys finishing the match?
Well, as you said, how do you do that when your mouth is bleeding? You suffocate somebody.
Yep. Seiler in control, relaxed.
Yeah, looking good on top here too. Again, Andrew, you raised a great point related to energy level in the return. Out like a firecracker, coming out with a strong takedown, and since then he's really slowed up.
This is really our first bout here, guys, where it's slowed down.
Yep.
First bout in at least a while. We've been action nonstop, really.
It's been a great match to watch, great match to call. As we said, they were frozen coming in, but it's hot in here. I think I made that reference 3 times. I'm not allowed
Maybe
to do it
more.
4.
Yeah, that was your last one.
I'm now canceled. But damn it, it is cold, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
I'm getting in that car this morning.
It is cold.
-2 degrees. That's never, you wonder, why do we live here again?
Yes, let's go to Panama City. The weather's great down there.
More blood.
More blood. 46 seconds to go. Another blood time. Might be a good idea for a quick break.
Could be. We'll step aside here if it's possible. We're going to step aside here on High School Sports Live as we work to get blood time figured out here. This one seems to be might be a little bit extended. You're watching High School Sports Live here on ABC 27's Laugh TV.
Cut time.
I'd say that next.
We're back, and blood time has stopped as wrestlers make their way back to the match. We're at 160. Our Pack Financial bout here.
I think we're going to see the face wrap if we go to blood time one more time.
Dominic Olgo, Colby Seiler. Seiler
Everybody
in control, up 7-4. Critical bout here for Mifflin County.
Saw a burst of energy there. We'll see if he can maintain it.
Second period, 40 seconds left about, just over.
Vogel certainly built well. Looks in good shape, but being off the mat versus coming into a big match against another state qualifier, it's a real test of where your lungs are at early. You got to put 1, 2, 3 things together. One quick burst to get away is not going to do it here. Simple one-on-one here. Cross face. And Seiler not doing a whole lot here. But neither is Vogel. Second period ends.
Both wrestlers kind of seem content right there to let that period run out.
And that says something for the gas tank of the guy behind. You can't hang there from the bottom position and not try to earn a point, especially when you know the other guy has choice coming into the final period.
Vogel on top. Seiler right to his feet.
Good mat return. Now again, Seiler's content with hanging there. It's potentially dangerous.
The pace has slowed considerably from the first 2 minutes of this bout.
Top guy needs to make a decision here. You either cut him or you turn him. If you're not going to turn him and you don't have much success, there's not a whole lot of incentive for the bottom guy to do a lot. Trying to work a power half here. Now he's got caught quickly. Running 2 and actually has a half in, not able to turn him. Now extends his lead to 9-4. Kobe Seiler clearly in control of this toss-up match.
Just 2 matches left after this bout.
Oh, coming down to the wire again.
Cumberland Valley 29, Mifflin County 22 on the team score.
You can see his nose plug out on the mat, so it may not be long before we get another blood time called. That's one heck of a crossface there.
You should make the bottom guy move with one of them.
I know, no doubt. I used to always tell him, you can go hard across the nose, but you can't wind up.
Stalling on top man.
Mifflin County fans don't like the stall call. Kirby Martin didn't seem to have a problem with it. Some assistants may.
Yeah, just because the bottom guy's flat doesn't mean you can stay parallel. But normally both guys got to move. Oh, I heard some specifically strong language from those folks from District 6.
Care to repeat?
I do not. This is a PG show. I told you we could do.
Keeping it PG here.
Keeping it PG today.
High School Sports Live. Seiler working it, looking for more.
Boy, clearly in control now. He evens it up with the bottom guy. I think he's heard enough from the fans.
Yeah, he didn't want any more.
He got beat up with that one. Again, just working. The bottom guy's not doing anything. Actually, tries to jump out front.
That chin whip, that would have been huge for the team.
Oh, he's not making it easy on him, is he? Now he's giving him one.
I mean, I'm happy he could have called.
That should have been unsportsmanlike or unnecessary roughness. Either one of those were appropriate.
We got .3 on the clock. No whistle. We have an approach here. We're going to stay with this. Tensions are rising.
He asked for clarification.
Doesn't really change anything on the score of the match. So just don't do anything stupid here.
.3 of a second remaining in the match, so it's not going to change any outcome. I don't know what the decision is here, with the exception of he did throw up red at stalling. Elfin and I had unnecessary roughness with a knee in the back of the neck. Or unsportsmanlike.
Yeah, one right in the back of the neck and one right in the back.
Right in the lower back. And I think what's happening here is at point, it's 0.3 of a second.
As we look at it here,
again,
right there, would a referee assistant, an assistant referee, would that come in handy right here to talk that over?
No, I don't necessarily think so. I believe you got to make a decision, and in that case, he chose to go with stalling, but that could have been any one of 3 calls there.
Seiler gets the decision for Mifflin County to make it 29-25 Cumberland Valley. We got 2 bouts left here on High School Sports Live. Don't go anywhere. A lot of action left. We'll be right back.
Everybody knows Hoffman has it. Did you know Hoffman has even more? There's the fully stocked Hoffman Ford Parts and Accessories Department, the Hoffman state-of-the-art collision facility, confidence in our ultra-modern service facility, peace of mind with master technicians, satisfaction with low prices.
Do I really need to say it again? Hoffman has it.
Only at Hoffman Ford, Colonial Park.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
Back here on High School Sports Live, 172 Owen Preisel for Cumberland Valley announced. In the red singlet for Cumberland Valley.
I believe this other one's the Arm brother, Brian.
For Mifflin County.
Brian Arnott. The same Avery Arnott went earlier. This is his brother, it appears. Brayand, B-R-A-Y-A-N-D. Arn.
Brian Arn. So if my notes are correct on what I would expect to see at 189 then, for Mifflin County, I would expect to see Reese Christine who's typically at 172. I would expect to see him at 189. Pack Financial, our sponsor here for this bout here at 172.
Looking judo throw.
That
would have been sweet.
Double overhook. Now high cross. Not able to finish, still has the ankle. Arn needs the cross face and get behind. Still no three awarded. Now there is 6 seconds to go. Brian Arnd.
Like to see if he has a cradle like his brother.
Yeah. He looked like he was going for a crossface.
Yeah.
Earlier.
Arn 10-10 on the year as a freshman.
Cumberland Valley defers. Arn takes a defensive position to start the second period.
Preisel 2-13 on the year. Would be a huge decision for him. At worst right now, he's trying to avoid any type of bonus points. Any type of bonus points.
But again, this match is tight. 29-25.
Last year, Mifflin County, a 2-point win.
Arn in again with a nice high crotch. Turns it for 3. Stretches his lead to 7-0.
Guys, we saw both these programs against Central Dauphin. Are we surprised with how tight the match is after watching both of these teams against the Rams?
Yeah, matchups are different. You know, different weights, different matchups. I think you saw Cumberland Valley come in with a full lineup, including one guy who returned tonight. Obviously, they're going to be a stronger team coming out towards later in the year, but I think Mifflin County holds the advantage here, even though they're down 4 in these final 2 bouts. So I'm not surprised. I still think I give the advantage to Mifflin County, but Cumberland Valley, a clearly better team than we saw earlier in the season.
Yeah, it's just crazy how you guys are so good at picking matchups to do. They all come down to the wire.
Here we go. This is over.
Oh,
this is over. Get it.
Dunzo.
Arn's in deep. Switches. Now goes underneath. Trying to flatten him out here. 22 seconds. 20 seconds remaining. Good fight by Preisel. Arn now stretching him out. He got grapevines in over top. Trying to stretch his arms and legs out. Getting rid of the supporting points. Great fight.
Wow.
Great fight here by Preisel.
Trying to survive the period.
Some hustle getting over there, too.
There he goes. He's trying to lock it up again. Great roll through.
Wow.
That may be the fight out of the match. How this thing is determined, that may actually be one of the most important sequences you see tonight.
Yeah, he did not give up on his team. Very easy to quit there.
And he did not. Which takes it into the third period. He's down 11-0, but he just saved himself, at least so far, at least 2 team points. The match ends up now, it'll be 4 versus the 6 seed that got there in the fall. Now 14-0. Sure he's going to let him up.
Harden overpowering Preissel here.
I think he probably stays on top, tries to lock something up tight. He's got to try to get another pin, or try to get the pin.
Either that or he's going to leave him up here to get to his feet. Here you go. You asked about the cross-face cradle. He's trying to force it across right now. He switches from a cross-face cradle attempt to one-on-one and trying to shoot a half. Now back to a cross-face. That's a one. Boom, boom. It's like a double shot.
Yeah, can't waste too much time. You got to give yourself some time to get the takedown.
So again, we'll see if that fight works up. Man, that's a little bit of head rub. Power half on the elbow. You can use it as a leverage, but not as a rubber out.
Yeah, that was it.
They're still jamming that head down. Because now they're going to let him go with 22 seconds to go. He's got to stay away. He's got to stay away. Give up the stalling call. Stay away. Stay away. Oh, there we go. Oh, actually
you
almost
gotta stay on
turned
the
it
edge
into
here.
Yep. 10 seconds to go. Might have waited too long.
Cumberland Valley kids should run to the edge.
Yep. Look, I give up. I give up my stall call here. Run away.
Yeah,
don't engage.
Don't hang on.
Don't engage. Don't engage. Good job of flattening his hips. Going to the ground. 5 seconds to go. Here we go. Preissel just saved his team 2 points, as we talked about.
2
Fighting off
points.
his back.
It's a major decision. But we go to the final bout, tied at 29 apiece. You're watching High School Sports Live here on ABC 27's Laugh TV.
Select Physical Therapy, a leading provider of physical therapy and sports medicine throughout central Pennsylvania. Whether recovery from an injury or setting a peak performance goal, our highly certified therapists and athletic trainers will help get you there. Visit selectphysicaltherapy.com to schedule an appointment or complimentary consultation. We wish all athletes, coaches, and teams a great season.
Welcome back to High School Sports Live. Our decision-making match, 189, brought to you by Cap Blue Cross. It is Reese Christine for Mifflin County. 17-3 on the year, up against Rodriguez Todoro for Cumberland Valley. Looking for his first win. This one heavily favors Mifflin County. Christine talking to Coach Kirby before the bout. I said, Coach, what is the wrestler that you're looking at to take the next step, that is ready to step onto a podium, that's been waiting for? And he immediately pointed at the roster and said, Reese Christine. That's the guy we're waiting for. And here he is right now. Yep. Flowing walks out there doing his thing on the mat.
And Christine in now on a single leg. Lifts up.
The double.
Now actually throws a half. He's got him squared away. We got 53 seconds remaining. He's got the underneath arm. Now able to flatten him out. This could be it, folks. 29-29. Christine now trying to get her up. There it is.
Christine takes our final bout. Makes it a fall. 35-29 Mifflin County. That's how this one ends. Coming up here on High School Sports Live, match of the week is Capital Blue Cross post-match report, where we feature our Pack Financial move of the match as well as our Hoffman Ford wrestler of the match. Don't go anywhere. We break down the action that you just witnessed here from the Dome Gym here at Cumberland Valley. We'll be back in just a bit.
Select Physical Therapy, a leading provider of physical therapy and sports medicine throughout central Pennsylvania. Whether recovery from an injury or setting a peak performance goal, our highly certified therapists and athletic trainers will help get you there. Visit selectphysicaltherapy.com to schedule an appointment or complimentary consultation. We wish all athletes, coaches, and teams a great season.
Everybody knows Hoffman has it. Did you know Hoffman has even more? There's the fully stocked Hoffman Ford Parts and Accessories Department, the Hoffman state-of-the-art collision facility, Confidence in our ultra-modern service facility. Peace of mind with master technicians. Satisfaction with low prices.
Do I really need to say it again? Hoffman has it.
Only at Hoffman Ford, Colonial Park.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
Senior moments. They're not about what's been lost. They're about everything you've gained. With Capital Blue Cross Medicare, you're covered to go all in on more senior moments. And when playtime's over, giving them back can be a senior moment too.
They're all yours.
More coverage, more benefits, less hassle. Capital Blue Cross Medicare.
At Pac Financial, we are family and we treat you like family. When it comes to your life insurance needs, we are independent, we represent only top-rated companies, and we know how to get the best rates. Your policies are tailor-made to fit your individual needs. For more information, give us a call today at 564-6400 and ask for Christian Marazzo or visit our website at pacfinancialfirst.com.
Okay. Welcome back to High School Sports Live here on ABC 27. It's Laugh TV. Andrew Calissa alongside George Hartwick III and Trevor Elfin, Division I Clarion wrestler. A lot of hot action here on a cold night from Cumberland Valley High School. Mifflin County takes it 35-29 thanks to a fall in our final bout of the night at 189 by Reese Christine, getting it done for the Huskies. You are watching Capital Blue Cross post-match report. Guys, we saw a lot of action here tonight, a lot of big-time moves, a lot of great wrestling throughout, going through the notes. Here, 215, we start off with a tech fall. 285, we have a fall, another tech fall at 107, and then Cumberland Valley rattles off thanks to a forfeit. Phil Montez gets in on the action with a tech fall, and then another fall at 127. And at 127, that is our Pac Financial move of the match, and it is courtesy of Cumberland Valley's Connor Killian. And here it is as we take a look at it. He gets right to it, and this was an important move for Cumberland Valley in an important bout.
Yeah, and one of those toss-up bouts we featured in the opening. Again, locks up a cradle and clearly puts him squarely on his back to earn a quick touch fall. We called it at that time move of the match in a tight match, and certainly gave Cumberland Valley momentum.
Trevor, what does that do? I mean, in one of those toss-up bouts, you get a fall. What does that do for the bench, especially when you come in as an underdog like Cumberland Valley did here tonight? What does that do for the bench, seeing the teammate go out there and in a toss-up bout not only get one bonus point, but rack in three?
Yeah, the next three guys after that all came and brought the fight and really brought it for the team and almost pulled off the win.
I mean, for a while we thought this bout was going to be a runaway, but it really tightened up as we just saw. It comes down to the final bout of the night before Reese Christine makes Mifflin County a winner. Our Hoffman Ford wrestler of the match comes in at 133. Immediately after our move of the match, we have our wrestler of the match, Jake Knable for Mifflin County. He seemed to be doing it all in a tight match. He came up with the moves that he needed to secure victory for the Huskies.
Yeah. Again, another toss-up match. This was shifted clearly to the Cumberland Valley's distinct advantage. At this match, we had Knable come back and really establish control, showing where Mifflin County needed to win a toss-up match. Again, if you don't have a heartbeat after this match, you don't have a heartbeat after watching the excitement. You talked about the flow of the match, and in these critical tight bouts, I think the match was decided tonight, and that's why he's our wrestler of the match.
I mean, Trevor, this match had everything. Flow from one side back to the other. I mean, there was nothing that was straight through or even a series of runs. It was back and forth all the way through the lineup.
Yeah, we saw the Cumberland Valley guy, the Cumberland Valley guy hit with stall with,
Yep.
Got hit with the stall within the last 5 to 10 seconds.
It was a Mifflin County guy.
Mifflin County guy gave up the stall call with 10 seconds left. Had to recoup, come back in overtime, and find a way to get that takedown to get the win.
Yep, we had some, I don't know, I won't want to say referee officiating controversy. The fans, everything's always an officiating controversy, but there were some tight calls. Referee right on top of it, consistent all the way through. Gotta love the atmosphere that was inside the Dome Gym here tonight.
Talked about Braxton Diddy early. Consistent, kept the flow of action moving. The crowd was electric tonight. The wrestling was top class. We're heading now towards the second half. How are we preparing towards teams, sectionals? Mifflin County still a team that we've seen, at least from a TV side, one that's clearly one to beat. But what an atmosphere in the Dome Gym tonight. New mat, excitement. You talked about the individuals that were here, wrestling history, wrestling future. Just proud to be able to bring this one to you tonight.
And since we're talking about officiating, by the way, if you want to be involved in high school wrestling officiating, PIAA always open for applications. Go online, you can take the test, get certified. PIAA, Dr. Bob Lombardi, Pat Gephardt will be happy to see you in the uniform out there, starting at the youth level, working your way up. Some future broadcasts and telecasts coming up here. January 9th, 7 p.m. is our next wrestling bout. Excuse me, misspoke there. January 9th is already in the past. That one was a rescheduled one.
That was the night of the Notre Dame Penn State
That was the night of the Notre Dame Penn State game.
You got to postpone the Catholic matchup for the night.
There was
of the
a different type. There wasn't a holy war. There was a different type of war going on that night. See, they always say just read what's on the screen. I should have caught that one for myself. Our next broadcast is Central Dauphin versus Cumberland Valley in hoops, January 24th, 7:30 p.m. Coming to you live right from this beautiful facility on the Cumberland Valley campus. I'm laughing at myself inside my head. I'm having trouble getting over that one. For Trevor, George, Hartwick III, I'm Andrew Glissa, and the entire crew here on High School Sports Live, and everyone at ABC 27 Sports. Thanks for watching, and to all of our sponsors, Instant Replay, Select Medical, Pack Financial on the move of the match, and Select Medical bringing you pre-match, and Hoffman Ford in with our wrestler of the match. We thank you for hopping on board and doing what you do for high school sports. Thank you for tuning in to High School Sports Live. We'll see you next telecast.